Hello there, and a very warm welcome to the Sleepless Scientist. Consider this your quiet sanctuary in the vast cosmos, a place to gently set down the weight of the day. Here we allow our thoughts to unwind and let the wonders of science become a soft, soothing lullaby for the mind. Tonight's journey will take us deep into a question that sounds simple, yet its echoes stretch across physics, philosophy, and the very fabric of the universe. We'll be asking, does the past truly vanish once it's gone? Or is every moment, every memory, every yesterday still out there somewhere, quietly traveling alongside us through the river of time? But before we drift too far, and only if you feel a connection to this space, I would be so grateful if you could take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It helps our small community of curious minds find each other in the digital expanse. And when you're ready, I invite you to leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're listening from and what time it is for you. It's a beautiful reminder of how we gather from so many places, each in our own unique slice of the present, yet connected by our shared curiosity. So now, feel free to dim the lights, find your most comfortable position, maybe turn on a fan for a soft background hum, and let's begin our slow journey together. And as we proceed, if your mind begins to wander, that's perfectly fine. Let it drift on the currents of your own thoughts. This experience is for you, and we'll still be here, quietly unfolding the story. If you've ever stood outside on a clear night, the air so still your own breathing feels loud, you may have felt a sense of profound timelessness. The stars seem to hold perfectly still, ancient and unchanging, shining as if they've been waiting there forever, just for you. But those stars aren't showing you their present moment. They are messengers from the past, carrying light that began its journey long ago. For our nearest stellar neighbor, that light has traveled for 4 years to reach you. For other bright stars, it's decades or even centuries. For the tiny twinkling points you can barely see, that light's journey started thousands or millions of years ago. Some of those stars may have already vanished, their fires extinguished, yet their final light is still traveling across the cosmos to greet you. When you look up, you're peering through time itself. The sky is a vast archive, and you are reading its oldest pages. This cosmic time lag isn't just for deep space. Here on Earth, the present is always just out of reach. The sunlight warming your hand has traveled for over 8 minutes to get here. You are feeling the sun not as it is, but as it was a short while ago. The voice of a friend across the room takes a fraction of a second to reach you. The light from their face is faster, but your brain still needs precious milliseconds to process everything into a single, coherent moment. Even your reflection is a ghost from the immediate past, delayed by the nanoseconds light takes to travel to the mirror and back. These delays are imperceptible, but constant. Our entire perception of reality is a beautiful reconstruction of events that have already happened. A memory of the recent past. We usually think of the past as something left behind, a set of moments that slip into memory and can never be revisited. But the universe doesn't work in quite the same way as our minds do. While we forget, the cosmos holds on to things. The light that leaves a star keeps going, carrying the shape of that star at the exact instant it departed. The ripples in space-time from a distant collision continue to spread long after the event itself. Fossils remain locked in stone for millions of years. The atoms in your own body carry a history billions of years long. You could think of it as a kind of cosmic photography. The universe takes snapshots, not with a camera, but with light, gravity, and matter. And those snapshots drift onward, sometimes for billions of years, until something or someone happens to look at them. Every glance at the night sky is like opening a letter that has been traveling toward you for an unimaginably long time. The truth is, we experience time in a way that is deeply personal and deeply limited. To us, time feels like a river moving in one direction, carrying us forward. But in the equations of physics, there's no preferred flow. The laws are the same whether you run them forward or backward. What gives us our sense of direction is entropy. The slow drift from order to disorder, from unlikely arrangements to more likely ones. It's why we see eggs breaking but never reassembling. Imagine a neat pile of colored marbles in one corner of a box. Over time, if you shake the box, The marbles will scatter until they're spread evenly across the whole space. A cup of hot tea cools down because heat naturally spreads out into the surrounding air. A drop of ink swirls through water until the color is even. Stars burn through their fuel, scattering energy outward into space. Entropy increases, and with it comes the sensation of time moving forward. If I told you that you have never actually seen the present moment, you might pause, glance around the room, and think, "Of course I have. I'm seeing it right now." But the truth is more slippery. Every single image your eyes take in, every sound your ears receive, every touch you feel, all of it has already happened by the time you notice it. When you look at the moon, you see it as it was just over a second ago. The sun's light takes a little more than 8 minutes to reach us. The light from the nearest star beyond the sun, Proxima Centauri, is already 4 years old when it arrives. That means when you look at it tonight, you're looking at something that happened when your life was 4 years younger. And for galaxies millions or billions of light years away, you're looking not at their present state, but at scenes that unfolded long before humans even existed. Astronomers take advantage of this every day. Their telescopes are not just looking into space, but into the past. If you could step outside of the universe, not just outside the Earth or the galaxy, but outside the entire framework of space and time, what would you see? To picture it more easily, think of a giant loaf of bread. Each slice is a single moment in the life of the universe. One slice contains you right now listening to these words. The slices behind it contain yesterday, last year, the day you were born, and all the long centuries before that. The slices ahead hold tomorrow, next year, and every day until the very end of time. Picture the block not as something cold and rigid, but as a vast gallery of moments, each one containing all the light and sound and feeling it ever held. The moment when you learned to ride a bicycle, the moment when you first saw the ocean, the moment when you closed your eyes and listened to rain. All of them are still there, quietly shining in their own corners of the block. Presentism begins from the idea that only the present moment is real. It's our most intuitive model of time. If you want an image for it, imagine standing on a train platform at night. The one carriage right in front of you, illuminated, is the present. The carriages that have already gone have vanished into the darkness, existing now only as memory. The ones that have not yet arrived are still far away, their existence purely a matter of anticipation. Eternalism can be a little dizzying because it asks you to hold the idea that every event is equally solid in existence. The universe is like a vast library where all the books, representing every moment, are on the shelves at once. Your birth, this very moment, and your final breath are all just different pages in the same cosmic volume. Our consciousness simply illuminates one page at a time, creating the illusion of passage. The growing block model has a gentle appeal. It's like an artist painting a mural. The finished part behind them, the past, remains exactly as it is, a permanent record. But the present is the leading edge of the brush, where reality is actively being created. The blank wall ahead is still full of pure, unwritten possibility. They are not so much rival truths as different windows, each opening on the same mysterious landscape. They are conceptual tools. One might help you in moments of nostalgia, another in moments of decision, another in moments of grief, offering a different way to frame your own story within the grand sweep of time. We have a habit of thinking that now is something absolute, a perfectly synchronized moment that exists everywhere for everyone all at once. But Einstein did. In relativity, your now is like that beam. The events that fall inside its reach are the ones you can meaningfully call part of your present. The clocks on GPS satellites tick slightly faster than the clocks on the ground because the satellites are farther from Earth's gravity. The universe becomes less like a single stage where everyone stands together and more like a web of moving platforms, each with its own rhythm and view. It means that your moment right now is truly yours. It's stitched from the light that has reached you, the gravity that holds you, and the movement you've made through space.